Yo,
Yo,
what's up, Cam?
hey, what's going on, man? You can hear me all right?
Yeah. How you feeling today, man?
Hey, feeling good, man. It's nice
Yeah,
outside, spring weather coming in.
yeah. Yo, it's crazy, yo, that pollen. Yo, I have to take like
Oh,
allergy medicine and one of
me
those
too.
you too?
Absolutely.
Yo,
Yeah,
I put some eye drops in my eyes because yo, I be looking like I'm zooted. Just what's wrong with this dude, man?
I feel you. No, it's crazy. So I'm in Virginia, right? And so it's like today we had this nice spring day. Tomorrow it's
Yeah.
supposed to snow. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't
You
understand,
say
man.
it's supposed to snow in Virginia tomorrow?
That's what they forecasting. I don't know. It's probably gonna switch up by the time we get there tomorrow. So, but it's the weather is so it's crazy, man. It's so bipolar.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This global warming, man, that's something different, bro.
It gotta be. It gotta be.
Yeah.
Cause this ain't normal, dog. This is
Nah,
not
it ain't
normal.
no one. Ain't no.
For
Yo, Kim,
sure,
I want
man.
to say, man, from the bottom of my heart, man, I really appreciate you. Coming on this live and sharing us your testimony and whatever
For
with
sure.
your music, man, and with the world. I thank you so much, man. I
For
appreciate it.
sure. No, I appreciate y'all just extending the platform and you know what I'm saying and making it happen. Man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely, man. So listen, I want to ask you because you just came out with a fire new
Yeah.
single
Yeah.
titled "Man of the House."
Yes, sir.
Take us back, man. What was the process on making that record, and what
Yeah.
was your experience in order to come up with that record?
Yeah, for sure. So man of the house, what's up, y'all? I see people saying hey in the comments. We'll make sure I say, hey, how y'all doing? How
What's
y'all
up,
doing?
family?
But no, man of the house, that song is basically me just kind of reflecting back on my childhood, my upbringing, talking about the different things I experienced, in terms of having to grow up a bit early, becoming the man of the house, and just how God kind of like reconciled all of that and molded me into the man that I am now through all of those things. You know, a lot of the hurts, frustrations
Mhm.
that I felt as I began to release those to God as I, in my adulthood. He
Right.
took those and he created something just beautiful out of it.
Wow.
So a little context about me: I come from a Christian household, but specifically a military Christian household. My dad was in the Navy, so growing up,
Was
man,
that strict?
he nah, he won't like nah, he won't nah. He wasn't that side of the military, nah.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, I mean, it'd be times where he would be gone for 6, 7, 8 months at a time, and so
Wow.
just coincidentally, I kind of got to step in and fill some of those roles as the older brother. I got a younger sister, and of course my mom.
Okay.
So having to kind of step up in certain ways at a younger age, I'm seeing how that affected me positively and negatively. You know, what I'm saying as I've grown up and become a man. So as I kind of started to reflect on these things and just talk to God about these things, um, it was so much healing. I felt like just from my inner child that I received from spending that time reflecting. And this song came out of it, man. So creating it was so much fun because I didn't want to make it a slow, sad song because I mean, for me, it's a
Right.
celebration. I'm celebrating uh, where I come from, how I came up, and how God used that, while also being very real about how I felt during those times.
That's
So
dope.
for
That's
sure,
dope, man.
yeah,
Because I appreciate realness. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of
yeah,
what situation is,
absolutely.
I felt that through the record. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that means the world. Yeah,
Dude, you, man. Because when I heard it, I think I played it maybe like 6 or 7 times because I actually felt, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? With you,
for sure.
I didn't go through a similar background like that, but something similar,
Yeah,
But you felt every word you were saying, you know what I'm saying, and you understood it. So
man.
military here, the family, I totally understood it, man.
Bro, that means a lot, man. Because I mean,
Yeah,
it's my intention to be able to relay whatever I'm doing with it, whatever song I'm trying to relay that in a way that people resonate with it, but they also feel something. I think all my new music, um, there's a goal in there to make people just feel something. So like
got
even
you.
with this song, like how we created it and how we arranged it, the production, it's real aggressive, real sharp.
Yeah,
Then you have that real like melodic kind of like woo-saw melodic hook.
yeah.
All
Just
that
mellow
stuff
you
is
out,
very,
then
yeah,
come back to it.
yeah. Then you come right back to it.
Yeah,
It's very intentional, man. Because like I think for me growing up, uh, the way I did, it was a lot of like built up just frustrations and things. Me a lot of frustration in not understanding certain things. And so that's kind of where you get the the how and all that.
Right,
And
right,
as I'm, talking about this, releasing this to God, it's like that woo-saw hook comes in where it's kind of like, hey, life ain't all that bad. You
right.
release this to me, let me fill you back up with peace. Let me make sense of some of these things for you. So that's kind of why we arranged it the way we did. But man, that means the world that it took you
Dude,
to that place, man. That means a
is it
lot.
is dope because, like I said, if you're really paying attention and you somebody who listens to lyrics,
Yeah,
you understand it. You're like, okay, it mellows out. Life
right,
ain't so bad, but then you go back into telling your story.
right, for
You
sure.
know, that's dope, man.
No, I
So
appreciate it.
I listened to another one. I always listen to artist music because
Oh, you
if
got to
I'm
go
a
back then.
fan, I'm a fan of pretty much all the artists that we promote, bro. And I just
Yeah,
listen to all their music. And one song that I think is called Bottom,
both of them. Yeah,
both
yeah,
of them.
man,
That's
yeah.
another real one too, bro. And
Oof,
I appreciate that too. Coming as a
man,
as a black man,
of course.
in America. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
I appreciate that record as well.
Yeah, that one, man, that one came at a time, obviously, going back to 2020. 2020 was that God-forsaken year for everybody, man. It was
Man,
just, and it just felt like, for me, it was just a lot of things hitting at once. So, of course, we're in a pandemic. That's one thing.
right.
At the time, I was working a job that was just like dead end, really
Hmm.
taxing on the mental. But then everything racial happened in the country, from George
Right.
Floyd to Ahmaud, Breonna, and it just one after the other. And being
Hmm.
that we was in the house and confined, I was really moved to just more activism as far as trying to educate people on the reality of what it is to be black in America. And that's where that
Right.
song came from. And as I'm advocating, I'm getting pushback from people that I thought would have rocked with me. We supposed to be all fellow believers in the faith.
Exactly.
And it's those specific people that I'm getting the pushback and the flack from. And so
Right.
that's kind of what led into the song. I was like, nah, man, y'all, this ain't political. This ain't no,
Right.
like, I ain't pushing no agenda. I'm pushing
Right. Right.
humanity. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so I just was like, how can I try to break this down in a way that's real and raw?
Hmm.
Um, Kind of shocks you into reality a little bit, because I don't know if you've seen
Right.
the video, but the video we
I
really
did.
try
I
to
did.
depict, yeah, without going too far, we try to depict, what that reality looks like. And so the response to the song was really, really, really dope. I think a lot of people were hitting me up like, man, the way you put it, it was like, this makes sense now to me. Like, I understand. Like, even though I may not be black, didn't grow up how y'all
Right.
grew up,
Just the
but
visual so you
it's,
can
yeah, the
see.
visual, and then like just how I was able to kind of just paint the picture with the lyrics. So like I said, man, my intention is literally just that, man, to make people think, provoke thought, and hopefully that thought leads you into your own encounter with God, and allowing Him to mold you and however He would like to mold you.
So cool. So with that being said, is that how you come up with songs on a regular? Like you just use life experiences, or how does that work for
Hmm.
you?
It's a little bit of everything. Sometimes it's life experiences. 9 times out of 10, it's just something that inspires me. Whether I'm watching something, or I hear something in the news, or
Yeah.
me and a homie having a conversation, or sometimes I'll
Yeah.
be just laying in bed and talking to
And it
God, and
comes.
something
Yeah.
something will come, and he'd be like, "You remember when this happened when you was a kid? You should do something with it." I'm like, "Oh, all right." So
Wow.
it really depends. It really depends. But for me, especially recently,
Mhm.
a lot of inspiration has been coming from this just healing journey that I'm on. I got the healing shirt on.
Yeah, I like
But
that. I like
yeah,
that.
I appreciate it, man. But yeah, it's a lot of it's come from this journey that I kind of embarked on about, what are we, 2023 now, about 2 years ago. So
Okay.
top of 2021, excuse me, the end of 2020, as I was talking about everything that was going on during that year, it really it weighed on me heavy, man. And
Yeah.
I've never been a person that dealt with like a lapse in mental health or anything like that. But
Okay.
that was the first time I really dealt with that, and it took really a divine moment. I had this dream, and God really spoke to me in that dream. It was just like, "Hey, you're not okay. You need to heal,"
Right.
and that was the word, healing. And I'm just like,
Wow.
"What?" I grew up in a, like, Caribbean black household. We don't
Right.
talk about we don't talk about that stuff.
Guyana, right?
Yeah,
Guyana,
yeah. So,
America.
hey, I got the flag right there, but you already know. We
Yeah.
represent,
All
man.
day.
But yeah, so it was foreign territory for me. So
Okay.
pursuing knowledge on what it looks like to take care of your mental health, and to heal from things that you might not even know hurt you. I've been embarking on that journey now for about 2 years, and I'm at a point where I
Okay.
feel like I'm equipped enough to not only share my experiences, but try to give folks just practical things they can do to pursue their own healing, man. Because life is hard. There's a lot of
It is.
brokenness.
It is.
We all got a lot of brokenness we deal with, so we deserve to, reconcile that and grow from that. So yeah,
That's
man,
dope, man. That's
for
that's
sure.
dope. What made you pick up the microphone
Oh
and just
man,
start creating music, man? What made
yeah.
you do that?
I've always had like I've always been pulled towards music. Like the dream at first when I was younger was I was trying to go to the league, man. I was trying to hoop.
Yeah, yeah.
Music was
How
not on the
tall are you?
radar. Man, I'm six flat. The doctor finally said, they said you made it. You six flat. That's what they tell me. So
Really?
of course, growing up, I didn't have the height, didn't really have the skill yet. I'm different now. It's different now.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
test
yeah.
me on the court now.
Right,
But
right, right,
but
right.
growing up, yeah, that was the dream. But I've
Yeah,
always gravitated to music. Like I remember being real young and like sneaking in like my parents' room trying to watch the little music video countdowns on BET,
yeah,
VH1, and all that. And even like me and my friends, we used to write these little just like playful, corny little raps. We used to rap about food or like school, just joking around.
yeah, yeah.
But I started to like really enjoy it. I was like, I really like doing this. Let me actually try writing
Mm,
a song. I didn't know what that looked
okay.
like. I didn't even know Christian hip hop existed at this point, man.
Right.
This was like middle school, around middle school age for me. I didn't know it existed. So I started just kind of writing, messing around. I had my best friend. He put me on the Lecrae. We probably were like maybe 12 years old. That was the
Really?
first time I heard of anything Christian hip hop.
Okay.
And so as I started kind of dive into that, like I thought Lecrae was a group, bro. I thought it was him and Tedashii on the song. I thought they was a group. But as I dove
Because they
into that and
always they
started,
always doing music
right,
together.
exactly. So I just thought
Yeah.
it was. I was like, oh, Lecrae, that's a dope group.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
not at all. But yeah, just diving into that and seeing people who are on fire for God making really
Hmm.
dope music. Like it wasn't,
Yeah.
the stereotype is this corny and all that. It won't like
Mhm.
that. It was very real, very relatable. And I was like, man, this is what I want to do with my gift too.
Okay.
So that's kind of what led to me getting serious with music.
Okay.
So I've been serious with
That's
music for
dope.
about the last 7 years now. So yeah,
That's dope, man. You gotta forgive me because the sun, I'm traveling right now, and I got to where I gotta make this interview. So
I
I
got you,
say,
man.
yo, the sun is right here. Let me
It's
capture the
beaming.
sun real quick.
Absolutely. No, you good, man. Yeah, you know how
Yeah,
sun and our
I'm seeing
melanin
these
work.
lines, and I'm saying that's the
Mel
shade. Yo, it
Hey,
don't make me
the sun loves
feel
our
good.
melanin, man. For sure. Okratona in here. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Everybody in the comments, how y'all doing? If I ain't say
What's
hi,
going on, family? Thank y'all for joining us and tuning in. We appreciate that always.
for sure, for sure.
Yo, do you ever get any writer's block?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
man. And I've learned now after doing this for a couple of years, whenever I experience writer's block, it's like one of three things for me personally.
All
So
right. What's
one,
that?
I might I might not be tapping in with God like I need to. That's
Okay.
one. Two, I might just need to live a little bit because, like, for me, a lot of my music is like experience driven, whether it's conversations I'm having, stuff I've experienced myself. So I might just need to live some. And number three, I might just need to lay down, and take a nap. Like I might just be tired. Like it's a lot. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. You
sometimes,
like I'm just tired.
sometimes I'm just tired, and I'll be sitting there like I want to work, I want to make something, just nothing, And it's like you just need to take
Yeah.
a rest, man. So yeah, I've come to learn that it's one of those three things. Typically for me, whenever I experience like a blockage,
Yeah.
but yeah, for others it might be different.
Cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know a lot of people experience writer's block. I talked to somebody last night and it was like, yo, I can't write this. I said, yo, you a great writer.
Yeah,
Stop thinking too hard. Just write something. It's a little
and
challenge. I
sometimes
said,
it's that too,
just write
for sure.
something. Because when you just write something, sometimes, man, just when you think it's nothing, it actually turns out to be something
Hmm.
when you go back to it like a day or two later.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta
Travis
warm
said,
yourself up, for sure.
Travis
Because
said the
life is
light is
magnificent.
magnificent. Thank you, Travis.
Hey, I'm
Thank you, my
telling you,
man.
it
I
look great. It
appreciate
look
that.
great. Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah. So, man, also, I was talking to Graham because Graham
Shout out
put
to
me on
Graham.
to you. I seen
Yeah,
Graham is in here. I
yeah.
saw him sneaking here.
OG.
Yeah. And he was telling me about you and do a little background on, the artist and all that.
for sure.
And from what I read, you have music on Netflix and stuff like that.
Yeah, we got a
Tell
couple
us about
joints
it.
on for sure. We got a couple joints on All American on the CW. A couple Netflix movies, VH1 shows. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot, man. Going back to, man, this might have been, I want to say maybe 2019, if I'm remember correctly. I had the chance to, well, our independent label, Culture Villains, had the chance to partner with a music company called Music
Okay.
Makers, make a couple songs specifically for like sync placements, TVs, movies, things like that. Um, about 2 years after that, they started hitting. And
That's
so
dope. That's dope.
yeah, man. So getting that, being able to infiltrate like different industries in that way, with the music, with TV and film is really dope. It's really dope because I mean, like some of
Yeah.
these shows are like my favorite shows. Like I'll be
Yeah.
watching these
Yeah.
shows like every week, and then like you be sitting
Yeah.
there watching and hear a song come on. It's like,
Is is
man,
is is really a blessing, man, and is
absolutely.
really dope, man. Because I know a lot of artists, they wish that can happen, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
when it does happen, sometimes it takes a long time and sometimes it just never happened.
for sure.
So, with those artists, what do you have to say, to them
Yeah.
and encouragements to the artist who's really, really trying and not
Hmm.
just to make placement, but just to really make a difference in their music and they just don't feel like
Yeah.
their music is good enough? Do you have anything to
Yeah.
say to them?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd say one, stop comparing yourself because comparison really, really kills, man. Comparison is a killer. I mean, especially if you're like a Christian artist, you know what I'm saying? Uh, you got to understand that like you have a unique calling and a unique way to fulfill your purpose, which is going to look different for everybody. So for some people, that it looks like instant success. For some, it might take a
Yeah,
little while, but you're saying you just can't give up. You got to start to grow the skill of recognizing your wins. So before even I had the opportunity to be uh, on the TV shows or even got a decent amount of streaming numbers, all the little things that we
right,
look at
right.
as success. Before any of that happened, man, it was like I was building relationships with people. I was getting opportunities to do little shows
That's
here and there.
important too.
And it
A
was
lot
like
of
those
people don't
little
realize
wins,
that.
for
Yeah,
sure, absolutely building that foundation. I built the foundation, like Tara said, takes about 5 years to break an artist and stuff. Absolutely.
yeah,
That five
absolutely.
years is it's a lot of just foundation building. It's nothing glamorous. It's
Right.
nothing glamorous in that. But there's still wins that can motivate and keep you, what I'm saying, upbeat. And there's indicators that you are making progress. You just gotta kind of look for them. So I'd encourage them by
Definitely.
saying that. Yeah.
Man, I appreciate you for giving these artists, encouragement. Cause that's what we're here for too. I'm more than just a platform, bro.
Yeah.
I'm here to motivate the artist, the writer, the producer, and the independent labels. I'm here to motivate people. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
And that's what Music
Absolutely.
Diary Group is. And
Yeah, man.
I really appreciate everything that you're doing for the community, man, and for the culture, man. It really means a
For
lot to
sure.
us as well.
Thank you, man. That means the world, man. Like I was saying, it's really my intention to just inspire others. You know what I'm saying? And I think that the way I do that is very unique because, like you said, in "With Man of the House," that was a song that just makes you feel, and a song you can resonate with, and it makes you want to reflect on yourself, but also kind of understand like more, like where is this dude coming from? Like, how is he able to like
Right,
articulate this? Like, where does this come from?
right.
And for me, I feel like that's how I'm able to use music to kind of draw people to Christ by just kind of leaving those little hooks, those lines out
Yeah,
there
yeah,
for them that provoke more thought, and they just kind of want to know like
yeah.
what is this? What's going on? So
Man, I love that, man. And that makes me feel good when I get a record like that. Man, I'm like, y'all need to hear this.
man,
y'all need to check this out, man.
yeah, jeez, I appreciate that for real, man.
Yeah, where can they go and find your song, your new single? Where can they go and check it out?
Yeah, so the new single is called "Man of the House." Once again, it's available on all platforms, so Spotify, Apple. If you on Tidal, it's on Tidal. You use YouTube Music, it's on there. So wherever you listen to music, it's on there. Man of the House.
Man of the House, y'all. Y'all gotta check it out by Cam. Cam the man. Go check
I
that
love it.
joint out, man. Ken, man, I really appreciate it. You know, I'm not gonna hold up any more of your time, man. I just thank you for every moment that you spend with us.
Yeah.
Truly, you know, and whenever you got any more singles you want to come, man, you more than welcome to
Oh,
come
you
on our
already know.
platform.
We got it.
You know
We
what I'm
got it,
saying?
man. This is the beginning of a beautiful relationship. We coming back for
It
sure.
is. It is, man. Thank you so much from the whole family of Music Diary group, man.
Hey, appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for having me.
Wait. Before we
Oh,
go,
we got one more.
where can people find you?
Oh yeah, everywhere, all social media platforms. KHAM Raps, Can Raps.
Did y'all hear that? If you didn't, go rewind
He
it.
said, "Watch this live all over again. Start the beginning.
Watch it all over again.
Don't skip to the end. Don't skip now.
Gotta watch the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Well, your family, salute to you. Man, you have a great rest of your evening, and we will be definitely in contact, man.
For sure.
Let's not let this end. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Salute, family. Be easy.
All right, y'all have a good one.
All right, you too.